Hey guys, I'm JanetOnOccasion, and today we are playing another Total War Warhammer II Battle Replay. It's been a while since I've done one of these. So basically I was planning on having a new schedule, and it got thrown out immediately because I was ill last week. Towards the end of last week, you might notice there were a couple gaps in the schedule. A couple days things weren't quite as they were supposed to. But anyway, the plan was do these replays on the weekends because with Three Kingdoms they're not as popular these days. So I was thinking of just, keeping them going because I don't want to get rid of them completely, but just put them on the weekends and basically just doing mini-series throughout the week. So Monday, Friday, do a mini-series of something. So I've just finished my Battlefleet Gothic mini-series, 5 episodes of the New Chaos campaign, and, the plan is just keep doing sort of one-offs, or I guess 5-offs, really. But anyway, and then do these on the weekends. I think that's a nice way to do it. Until, of course, DLC comes out for them and they're back in the zeitgeist and I can just focus on Warhammer a ton more. That'll be the day. But, yeah, for now, Three Kingdoms every day of the week, Monday to Sunday, and these on weekends. But anyway, it's not worked out like that because I was ill. Let's get to it, shall we? I've been prattling on for ages, but I thought I'd let you guys know this isn't dead, alright? I'm still doing the Warhammer stuff. It's just been a bit nuts lately. So anyway, here, I have Wild Riders. I have Dryads. Oh, yeah, I'm actually playing this one, by the way. I'm against Professor Pwn. I'm in a tournament soon, so we had some practice games the other day. And I asked if I could cast these, because they're really good fun. So, it's Wood Elves versus Vampire counts. So, yeah, I didn't want to just bring a bunch of trees. Because you bring a bunch of trees and you win. It's just boring, right? It's just so dull. It's so grindy. You just bring Durthu, a treeman, a bunch of treekin. It's so difficult for the vampire counts to deal with them. They just can't deal with that heavy armor and the healing that, all that well. So I decided no trees, except very, very little ones with the Dryads. So Dryads, great damage dealers. They're going to cut through all the chaff really well. And I need to cut through the chaff nice and quickly to keep my War Dance Datri Spears safe. Because these guys will absolutely shred anything valuable. They are so good at killing any of the expensive vampire counts units. But the cheap stuff will mess them up because they only have 15 armor. They do have good melee defense, but they will get worn down pretty cost effectively just by, skeletons and Graveguard and the like. So got to be careful with them. So yeah, having some stuff to get rid of the chaff is very nice. Also the Eternal Guard, very cost effective and stocky, and it stops things like Blood Knights from being able to take advantage and cycle charge everything because, well, the Eternal Guard is going to be able to do a ton of damage in kind for very cheap. That armor piercing and anti-large goes a long way. It's very nice. Also here, I do have a Branch Wraith. So again, very little tree, okay? Very little tree. So he's going to be buffing melee attack of nearby units. And he's also very sturdy. He's got magic damage, which is very nice. Also got Orion here. Orion, great anti-large. He's got his missile attacks as well. So if people don't want to fight him, he can just huck, big old logs at them, which is fantastic. Also, Unbreakable, Cloak of Ish will keep him going for ages, and he is really nippy. He can chase down things pretty well. A lot of mass as well. He can run through Graveguard without a problem. Over in the back, I have Sister Thorn, and I decided to go with a Waste Stalker, because I never bring a Waste Stalker, so I decided to go with him, so he can just snipe things out over time. He does have magic damage, so if there's a Branch Wraith or something, good luck. Good luck with that. And, of course, the Wild Riders in the back. So, here you can see, opportunistically, I get on top of these Dire Packs. The Dire Pack, great anti-large, and they don't need the armor piercing against things like the Wild Riders, you see, but getting the charge on them, they're going to break very quickly. The Vargolf is moving into help, though. I was hoping to take out these guys before the Vargolf could get involved. Over on this side, 2 units of Blood Knights. So very good. They're kind of the things you need to get rid of the treekin. You sandwich treekin between these guys. You can do a lot of damage with the anti-large and sandwich them rather nicely. Up in the air, Blood Dragon Vampire Lord. Helm of Discord is an absolute nightmare, and Lore of Vampires is obviously just the best lore of magic. So yeah, brilliant choice. Brilliant choice. And over here, Graveguard with great weapons, Skeleton Warriors, Skeleton Spearmen. So he's gone pretty wide, but he does have some good Graveguard with great weapons for that armor piercing, which normally is very useful, for helping fell those trees down. The anti-infantry just sort of helps across the board. But I just haven't given him those options, which is very, very nice. So I think that's about it. Also, Vargolf's great for dealing with Dreamer as well. But you can focus them down. If I had something like Prayer of Anathrema, and any archers whatsoever, I could kill him in seconds. Very flimsy, the Vargolf, if you can pin him down. But here, he did get on my Wild Rise, I have to pull them back. And the bats, I'm trying to wipe out nice and quickly. So I'm letting a load of my troops just get in the way of things. Some War Dancers did run out, which is a total mistake on my part. I thought they were Eternal Guard running out See, rusty guys, rusty. But anyway, I did order everything to attack and then stopped the vital units for the most part. But no, Azrai Spears charged out, and that is such a shame. That is such a pity. But anyway, Eternal Guard are going to get in the way of this Vargulf while he's trying to chase the Wild Riders. The Wild Riders got a nice charge on the Skeleton Warriors to whittle them down quickly, and they're going to pull out. Back here, though, Blood Knights being a real nuisance, while my Waystalker, he's just going to take pot shots with Blood Dragon Vampire Lord, which is very nice for me. Very nice indeed. So doing a little bit of damage over time there, which is lovely. And you can see they are pushing in over here. So my Dryads are keeping this stuff at bay, and most of them are Skeleton Warriors. There's also the Grave Guard with great weapons that will be able to get through me. But so long as I can keep these guys in the back safe and start doing some damage to the Blood Knights, then I'm good. Bit laggy today. I've noticed the most recent patch of Warhammer, for some reason it lags a bit more than it used to. So I have to tweak some settings. But anyway, in the meantime, getting my Sister Thorn into the Blood Knights. I get the charge of the Blood Knights, I'm denying them the charge. And if they got the charge off, they would do a ton of damage to my Sister Thorn. The other unit is coming in, though, and my Wild Riders are trying to keep out of harm's way for now. And you can see the Vargulf, I do have Orion on him, so he's going to go down pretty quickly. So over here, Curse of Vanrir, because I want to make sure these guys can't get the benefit of their good melee attack. So, Sister Thorn pretty injured right now. Pretty injured, I've got to say. But Blood Knights now fighting a lot of Eternal Guard. These War Dance with Azrai Spears need to pull out in a hurry, so I am trying to get them over here. And I will be pulling out the Sister Thorn as well. So over here, you can see the Vargulf is nearly toast, which is brilliant. And here is a nice arrow Kernos from the Waystalker. And there goes the Vargulf. Lovely. Also here, you can see Hawk's Talon try and whittle down these Grave Guard, because they will beat the Dryad soon. And now, I'm on the hunt. I'm on the wild hunt for that Blood Dragon Vampire Lord with Orion, which is always nice, but he has used the Helm of Discord on this whole blob, which is a real pain. But Orion still has insane melee attack. And with the anti-large, it doesn't matter. He doesn't care. He's been Helm of Discorded. He has crap melee defense anyway, so that doesn't even matter. But anyway, it's over here, still trying to keep on these Blood Knights. The Invocation Heck is being used by Professor Pwn to keep these guys in the fight. And the Wild Riders are letting themselves get a bit caught out here. That is a real pity. There's a real pity. Sister Thorn, though, still holding on. And sadly, he still has a lot of Grave Guard. But over here, my War Dancers did win, and they have 118 kills. Mostly on Skeletons. We can see they took a ton of damage from quite cheap units, so they will have to pull in and actually do something in a minute. But I'm a bit busy. Guys. There's a lot going on. So Orion is charging out, do what he can. Wild Riders, sadly, are gone. They do have 86 kills, though. They did get the odd charge on some units, and they have been pretty good bait. You know, Pwn has been putting a lot of effort into getting those Wild Riders. Could have probably used them a little bit better. But look, I'm getting some good damage into that Blood Dragon. You can see his healing cap already. The Blood Dragon Vampire Lord is suffering pretty hugely, and I'm still getting good damage into him from the Waystalker over here. He's actually done a great job. He's done a great job today. So anyway, here you can see Sister Thorn are starting to pull out, and I have Orion just in the way, using Melkoths on them, because, yeah, Melkoth's great from a branch wraith, slow them down, and now they're stuck fighting Orion. And yeah, they can do some good damage to Orion, but he's nowhere near his healing cap, he's barely taken any damage, he didn't kill a model with every hit. So I'm quite happy for him to be fighting Blood Knights for now, while I deal with a lot of his other units. Way over here, a huge chunk of his army is just miles away from the engagement, so as you can see, the rest of the infantry is just getting whittled down and killed, and I don't have to worry too much about it, so that's really nice. Now Sister Thorn are starting to work their way around, and all my spearmen are going to be charging in, but Pwn very rightly gets the charge on my Sister Thorn. This was very well spotted, because I was hoping to get spearmen on top of him and surround him with the Sister Thorn, but he also put zombies in the way, so a load of my spearmen, especially the Azrai spears, they just got bogged down on zombies. So really good escape from the Blood Knights, and he didn't stay in combat with the Sister Thorn. He got one nice charge, did a ton of damage, and then he left, which is perfect. That's what you want to do. Just keep out of harm's way best you can. Over here, though, the Waystalker almost out of ammunition now, I think. Yep, now out of ammunition. Sadly, shot some Skeleton Spearmen with his last shot, which is a real pity. Now, though, Grave Guard with great weapons are coming in, and they will do some good damage to all these units. They do really turn around and attack, I must say. But for now, I'm just going to try and focus down these Skeleton Spearmen. I can kill them pretty damn quickly. So that is the plan. I'm going to pull the Sister Thorn out of there for now. And Orion, I'm just throwing his javelins, because he will do a ton of work just with the javelins. And Arrow Kernos manages to kill a few on the edge, and now the Sister Thorn are going to charge in. This healthier unit of Blood Knights, I'm quite happy to keep busy with the Sister Thorn, that I am trying to heal up just to keep in combat. Okay, they're gonna get killed. Okay, they're gonna die. That's fine. I'm happy with that. And the Waystalker also keeping them busy, because I just wanted to make sure I could do as much damage to these Blood Knights as possible. Sadly, Orion couldn't quite finish them off. Over here, though, very well played by Pwn, while he's got the Blood Knights keeping a ton of my good damage dealers busy. He can come in with the Blood Dragon Vampire Lord and go for my Branch Wraith. He does have anti-infantry, so he can do a ton of work to my Branch Wraith there. And now a rear charge into my War Dancers, and you can see they are struggling. But my Eternal Guard are holding pretty damn well here. And zombies are still going, but the Grave Guard and Great Weapons are now disintegrating. And so is everything. Balance of power just hits too hard. I still had too many powerful units sort of left on the board there. So that is a Pyrrhic victory. It's certainly Pyrrhic. That was a tough one. But yeah, Pwn made some great plays there. But you can see with all the armor piercing, he had here. Things like the Vargolf, the Blood Knights, he was planning on killing a bunch of trees. I did tell him I'm not bringing a bunch of trees because that's boring, but maybe he thought I was, just saying that. But nope, I meant it. But yeah, really good build. I really like this. I think the die pack are great for chasing down, a bunch of cavalry. I was really lucky to get the drop on them and wipe them out early, because if they were able to cause some backline harass, at the same time as the Blood Knights, my cav wouldn't have been able to do a thing. It would have been so difficult to deal with this. And the Vargolf could have just hunted things down, like the Branch Wraith made sure we got rid of my Spellcaster nice and early. The Waystalker could have been kept busy. There's just a lot of things he could have wrapped up. So I was really lucky to get rid of the die pack, so I just had a little bit less to focus on. And my front line, it just won out here. The skeletons, the skeleton warriors, they're just there to buy some time. And luckily, I was able to keep my formation in line, keep my valuable units going, until all of his cheaper units were wiped out. Then it was just some Graveguard that I could outnumber, and all these guys just couldn't quite do the damage they needed to. But yeah, really fun fight. We got another one coming up as well, me versus Professor Pwn, and it is a great one. It is a really good one. It is so close. So yeah, I really can't wait to show that one. I thought I'd start with this one though, as a good warm-up. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please do comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys.